Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Today, I wanted to give you a quick video here on your Unit 6 assignments and everything you're going to need to be successful this week. So what we're going to be covering now is we're getting into really the hip and the knee. So we're going to look at a lot of different injuries this week that are going to cover those. And that'll be chapters 16 and 17. So I'll post separate videos for that. But here I wanted to cover your two major assignments you have for this week. First one is your discussion question. And you have to pick a sport, so just name any sport you want. And would you be more concerned about the knee or foot and ankle injuries with your sport? And then what can you do to prevent these? So pretty straightforward here. Give me a sport. Tell me, are you more concerned about knee or foot and ankle injuries? And then what can you do to prevent these? So really you only need to list these two here. You just have to list, say baseball, ankle, and then tell me what you can do to prevent them. So preventing them is what I want to see for you for your content for this. For the most part, everyone's been doing really well with your discussion questions. Where I keep seeing people miss points is that you're not responding to other students. Uh, Either that or you're not responding with anything substantive. And while I'm all for brevity and being very concise with your posts, you need to be posting more than a single sentence. If you're just posting one sentence, that's definitely not going to be enough to give you really a good follow-up response. You want to be looking for at least 3 to 4 sentences here. So give me something that's going to actually tell me a reason why you have the opinion that you do. Remember, for your original post, you should have at least 5 sentences, but that really hasn't been too big of an issue here. And then for your homework, so your homework here is 60 total points, so 10 points each question, and these are going to be 4 or 6 questions here on arthritis and osteoporosis. So arthritis is going to be one of the things that you would most likely see in the knees of affected athletes. And then osteoporosis is something we want to be cognizant about because that's what can eventually happen with, poor bone health over time. So for the arthritis one, you have Martha has developed arthritis. She's 67. She's been doing years of frequent running and walking. What type of arthritis does she likely have and why? Jim has developed arthritis that's affected his hands, knees, and feet on both sides. He gets swelling and inflammation. His doctor said that the arthritis could affect his heart and lungs. What type of arthritis does he have and why? So these are your context clues. So the frequent running, and then the arthritis could affect his heart and lungs. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So that's going to be your key indicators of what you should be looking for when you're answering these. For osteoporosis, pretty simple here for number 1. What is osteoporosis? Just give me a definition there. 5 risk factors for osteoporosis. And then what are the 3 sites where you're most likely to have fractures due to osteoporosis? And which of those 3 sites is followed by a high rate of death within the next year? So you should be able to name the 3 sites and then say which of those sites has a high risk of death within the next year. And then name 2 nutritional changes that can be made to improve bone density. So for example, they have here more zinc and vitamin B, less vitamin E, etc. Don't use these as your answers. So you shouldn't be using those to answer your question, but it should be like that. So you should be able to name at least 2 nutritional changes that will be able to do that. You will have to have a citation for this. So you need to actually have some sort of reference for that. But that's pretty much it for the week. So a real simple 2 things are due. Next week, remember, you have your final paper due, so kind of keep that in mind. And we're down to the last 3 weeks of the semester. So hang in there. We are almost at the end, and keep up the good work, and I will see you all later.